Overtime at the Hattiesburg Fire Department is $500,000 over budget.
That is very excessive, and it's directly driven by the fact that we don't have enough firemen.
Now, WDAM 7 is asking the tough questions you want answered.
You think our fire coverage in the city of Hattiesburg is adequate right now?
No, I don't think that it is.
The impact of overworked firefighters on your safety and why this excess spending continues.
I think that our fire department, the administration needs to look at leadership.
Thursday at 10. Hattiesburg spent millions of your tax dollars on plans to fix the wastewater problem.
Millions of dollars that you spend on plans that are at this point not built. Is that typical?
Now WDAM 7 wants to help you know what you're getting for all that money spent.
The people of Hattiesburg, do you feel like they're getting what you're paying for?
How officials blame politics for so much being spent, and why they say these expensive, unused plans are not a waste. Holding leaders accountable to you. WDAM 7 is proud to be on your side. Tuesday at 10. Asking the tough questions that you want answered. WDAM 7 is always on your side.
We saw that may be an area that needs some attention.
After finding over 18,000 hours of overtime at the Forest County Jail that you're paying for, WDAM 7 went asking tough questions to get the answers you wanted.
Is that safe?
Probably not.
And found out what hurdles at the jail are leaving you with such a large OT bill.
Our sheriff does bring in lots of new hires. Many of them wash out.
Holding leaders accountable to you. WDAM 7 is always proud to be on your side.
You know, drugs are a serious problem, and there are people secretly making drugs even more deadly. This past week, we've been promoting our upcoming investigation into fentanyl. Now, I want to personally invite you to tune in tonight to learn more about this growing danger, because you can help make a difference. We want to give you all the information you need to help protect your loved ones. With drug dealers working in secret, please help us get this information out tonight at 10.
There are bullies in schools all over the Pine Belt. But what if your child is one of the bullies? Would you even know? WDAM 7 explores the tough question many parents are afraid to ask themselves. Is my son or daughter a bully? The often overlooked signs parents can watch for in their kids' behavior. And what you can do if your answer is yes. We're helping you make a positive difference at home. Thursday on WDAM 7 News at 10.
WDAM 7, keeping you informed so you can act.
And you know what's concerning for taxpayers is since last year, the story's changed.
Because you're paying the bills.
There's not a tax in this city that affects people more than the tourism tax.
You deserve honest answers from the Hattiesburg Convention Center. But now,
see, that's quite the different story that we got from Rick last year.
How their answers to our questions have changed. The reasons they gave for why their story is now different.
But you're on the board.
Yeah.
You approve these expenditures.
Mm-hmm.
Tough questions about the scrutiny given to spending approval.
So why do you not know where they're going?
And the concerns about the ways your tax dollars are being used on board members.
Should taxpayers be buying Tiffany jewelry, expensive jewelry, for board members? How are those benchmarks set? Is every board member entitled to a piece of Tiffany jewelry?
Making sure Pine Belt leaders are held accountable to you.
How are folks supposed to feel who are eating at restaurants paying this tax? How are they to feel, knowing this is where their money's going?
Stuck with the Tab continues Thursday on WDAM 7 News at 6.
This is a World War II vet.
An overgrown cemetery sent family members looking for help.
I'm responsible for every person that's buried there.
So WDAM 7 went looking for answers.
Are you comfortable with how they're buried in here?
And pushed for things to get cleaned up.
I have 14 family members buried out here, but I don't want to come here. Is it unkept? And they don't ever mow it or keep it up.
After asking tough questions, mowing began the next day. WDAM 7, always on your side.
WDAM 7, holding leaders accountable to you.
You bought it, they lost it.
How do these large items that cost thousands of dollars, how do they go missing?
WDAM 7 is on your side, asking tough questions after Pine Belt public colleges and universities have reported losing hundreds of thousands of dollars of property.
How does a cubicle go missing?
The surprising and expensive items they're missing.
Do you think that there's any flaws in the system?
What's being done to fix the problems?
And the one school that had no record of losing anything, but won't talk to us about it.
Thursday at 10. Making sure your voice is heard, WDAM 7 is always on your side. after finding expired medicines for sale on Pine Belt store shelves.
We're going to go inside and ask the manager how this happened.
WDAM 7 is asking tough questions.
You know how this is allowed to happen? There's one in here that expired in 2013.
The health threats physicians say expired meds pose for you and your family.
Not simply the medicine doesn't work, it might actually be poisoning your child.
And what staff say will be done to stop the problem from continuing.
Does it concern you at all that the medicine is old? People are coming and buying because this is children's medicine.
Wednesday at 10.
WDAM 7, we're always proud to be on your side.